It doesn't really matter how much you've got in your backpack. It doesn't matter how many issues and how many weaknesses. My drinking was just one of them. It's a convenient one to use because it's just an obvious one, but there are so many more. But you see, I know that moment, 2009, that was my moment. That was when God said, that was my Shema moment. It was, do you know what? You have an enemy and he's going to do you in. Are you going to stand right now and defend what you have? Are you going to defend the truth that I am bigger than any enemy, that I have already conquered Satan, that you belong to the God of all the earth, and that nothing, absolutely nothing, can take you from his hands? Will you trust that what I have for you is better than anything that this world can give you? Anything. Will you trust that? Will you trust that the joy that you feel because you're not doing that will be greater than the satisfaction that it gives you to do it? Have you been offended and it wasn't your fault? Have you been mistreated and it wasn't your fault? And it was all wrong and people shouldn't have done it and they did the wrong thing? Do you know what? It's okay. Take it out of the backpack and leave it over there, because today, God is asking you, will you make your stand with Shema? Will you make your stand with Mount Moriah Trust? Will you make your stand with Desiring Truth? Will you make your stand for the Word of God? And will you actually believe that God is who he says he is? And that he will make your life gloriously joyful. Not easy, not without any troubles, but he will make it gloriously full of joy and peace if you choose to stand and to trust that he will bring about, as he says for Shema, a great salvation. He will bring about a great victory. What I know about God, I became a Christian in 1993, and I didn't know anything then, thought I knew everything, knew nothing. And it took me till 2009 to stop drinking. That's a long time. That's a long time. And there's other things, there's other things. I think we go through life and we see deeper and deeper in ourselves, and the closer we get to God, the more muck we see. But every battle fought, every piece of land stood on and I'm not moving from here. Every time that has happened, it has been because God has told me that I'm ready to move on, to leave that behind. So when you hear this morning, Luke 19, occupy till I come, do business, trade with what I have, use what I have, make disciples, live for me, glorify me. And Shema, take your stand in the lentil field. Take your stand now and don't move, not one step. You can know, absolutely know, that God has brought you here. You are listening to this word, not my word, this word, because you are ready to leave this all behind and move on with Christ.